Okay, we are back. We got cut off, but we are continuing our story. Let's get Dan in here. So, okay, let's continue with this story of the woman that came to you.
Drinking well over a gallon of water a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since I was young, and this was true of everybody my age, in particular, I'm only 25.
He looks good, right?
Add 50 years to that. Okay. Doctors were recommending that people as adults drink 8 ounces of water a day. 8 glasses.
8 ounces.
8 ounce glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tried that, and I get to about 4 8-ounce glasses, and I pretty much have to live in the bathroom. So I wondered, how can a woman drink well over a gallon a day, which is 16 8-ounce glasses,
And not be hydrated.
and not be hydrated and not live in the bathroom? Okay. And she was the spark that brought me to the point of developing a new physics model for water. Because everybody I tested was just as dehydrated as her, and she was as dehydrated as them. And these were people didn't drink water. They thought they were getting everything they needed from coffee, tea, juice, pop.
Yeah.
Okay?
So it didn't matter if you were actually drinking water or not, you saw the same level of dehydration.
Yep, so the
Okay.
same level of dehydration. And therefore the same unfavorable acid pH.
Okay.
Okay, so we started getting people hydrated and noticing their pH migrate from acid up to neutral, which is 7, and you're supposed to be slightly above 7. So at the age of 75, I'm very hydrated, and I maintain a pH constantly of 7.2, and it'll migrate as high as 7.3.
Okay.
I have been found with a pH of 8, which is too alkaline. You can go into a state of alkalosis.
Right.
So
right.
7.2 to 7.3 is pretty much perfect.
Proper hydration is key for alkalinity.
Yeah.
Right. Really keeping you right where you need to be, and your water is called
Way back.
way back water. So if you're
The reason why is my favorite cartoon was Rocky and Bullwinkle Moose. There was a man, Professor Peabody, and they had a time machine, and he had an assistant named Sherman. They called the machine the Wayback. He'd say, Sherman, set the Wayback machine for, and he'd give them a date. They'd go back in history and have an invention. I love that cartoon. I'd run home from school every night to watch Rocky and Bullwinkle Moose. And I thought, people were calling me and saying, is it my imagination? I think I'm seeing reverse aging signs in me.
yeah.
And I said, well, no, it's probably not your imagination, because neither I nor anyone on earth can have a full understanding of what adequate hydration can do for a person. I just know what started me down this whole road was, it doesn't matter what field you work in, everybody has their own health challenges.
Yeah.
And I had my health challenges.
Yeah.
And the first thing I realized was the importance of hydration, because all biology is based on water. Look at the millions and millions of dollars our taxpayers are giving NASA, okay, to send probes to Mars to look for what? Water. Without water, no life. We need water.
Okay.
Okay, so all biology is dependent on water.
And really what we were talking about was when you were looking at how do we really protect, support healthy life with increase in electricity, water and proper hydration was your first tool.
It was the first tool.
Yes.
And then after that, I realized that's not all we need.
Okay.
And I developed some solid state technology based on a component that can generate only spin down energy, right hand energy. Okay?
Okay.
It isn't capable of generating spin up left hand energy. Okay?
Right.
And it does it with a scalar wave, a very high torque scalar wave.
Okay, so this technology is something that people can put in their house?
Yeah, they can have it in their house. They can use it on themselves as many times they want, and
Okay.
on their family and friends and relatives, whatever you want to do.
Okay. So there's a couple different things that you've been able to create, and I've actually been using Dan's technology for the last 3 years in my own personal practice and for myself. And so one thing that he has are actually protocols that help the physical body. But let's talk about this device that you have for your house that really helps these, the cycle that's coming in of the 60-watt cycle, and then being able to, I'll let you explain it.
This is a disc made of brass, and it has to be cut to a specific diameter. It can't be too small or too large. And then I finish off the surface, okay? It's got a pearl surface, and then there's a hole drilled underneath this double stick tape. It's framing tape.
Okay.
And so it can be hung and sprayed with powder coat paint, which is one of the toughest paints we know of. So it'll preserve its looks and keep it from getting too grubby and dirty. And then it needs this green card, which produces the scalar wave, and you need the brass disc. That's what we call a waveguide in physics. And then I'd mathematically created geometries, and as the scalar energy is pulled through this side and accelerated out this side, the pattern goes in the scalar wave into the vacuum state.
And so what does that do for people?
Well, a lot of your problems originate in your own energy field,
Right.
which is geometry in the vacuum state, so we can actually interface directly with it.
So the 60-watt cycle is coming in one way in a cycle, in a cylinder.
Yeah, this setup is designed to do just that, protect you and your environment from the effects of EMF, okay?
Okay.
It does a superb job,
Yeah.
okay? So if you don't have one of these, I have a testing point for your immune system, and it'll be absolutely trashed.
Okay.
And if you have this in your home, your immune system's very strong.
Yeah.
It's right up to maximum.
And so having that in your house is just one way. A lot of people have been asking me and looking for, how do I take care of myself? How do I protect my family's health? Really, this is something that can be purchased, and reach out to me and I will get you that information if you're interested in more information on this. But with this just in your house, so the waves are coming in, right? The cylinder comes in, that's the 60 watt, and this is going the opposite way.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's taking the left-hand spin energy and flipping it over to right spin.
And so your house is now clear of.
So your electronic devices work just as well.
Right.
It's just that the disturbance they cause in the field is interfered with and changed.
Right. And so all of a sudden your body's not in that state of stress, and your body's in a healthy state by having that at home.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And this does double duty. There's an overlay on the back, and many of you have probably heard of heart math.
Yes.
And there's a heart math
Love
technique.
Heart math. Yes.
Well, you can involuntarily practice heart math. This will load an energy along with protection. It'll load an energy into your environment that helps you involuntarily practice heart math.
So that's really creating a energy of heart coherence in your house.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow. So pretty powerful. When I got this in my house, I noticed a difference. I was like, why do I feel so calm?
Calmness, yeah.
Right? But it was literally the energy coming from the plate. And so once again, we're just making sure that you have tools and resources to take care of yourself, to live your healthiest life. If you want more information, feel free and reach out to me, and I will make sure to get you connected with the tools and resources that you need. Okay, bye for now.